is up, real estate family? My name is Mr. W and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now today what I want to speak about is personal branding. I think, over the years, personal branding has definitely taken a huge surge in terms of popularity, in terms of people wanting to know more about building their personal brand. I guess one of the most questions I get asked sometimes by real estate agents is, how can I build my personal brand? What is the benefits of building a personal brand? But I actually have a very interesting story that I would like to tell you guys where personal branding really took into place, okay, and how essentially you can build your personal brand so you can obviously generate more leads and close more deals. Because if you've been watching my videos, you'd know very well that all of my videos are just to help you generate more leads and close more deals. So if you're new to this channel, okay, hit the subscribe button and like this video if you get massive value from it. And if you're trying to generate more leads and close more deals, then sit back, relax, because I'm going to be speaking more about personal branding and how this can essentially build you as a real estate agent, as the go-to agent, as the person who most buyers or sellers need expert help from. Okay, you want to become the go-to agent so that people come to you, right, for help. All right, they reach out to you, not the other way around. Okay. So I actually had a buddy of mine who's got a couple of apartments, and he just wanted me to help him out, just make sure that I get some videographers and some photographers to take some good pictures of these apartments. So we did that, and it really was his first time trying to get tenants online, because he would typically get referrals, or most of the tenants that would stay with him would just renew their leases. So because I have a little bit of experience in that, I was like, hey, listen, I don't mind helping you out. So we uploaded the property online, on these property websites. And the minute we did that, okay, I kid you not, the minute we did that, I think we uploaded it on 3 websites, if I'm correct, 3 different websites. The minute we did that, I kid you not, real estate agents just started swarming in. They started calling. It's sort of like, there was this signal, this beep, beep, beep signal, right? And all these real estate agents started swarming, right, to that signal, because what does that signal signify? It basically signifies, hey, here's a potential client. Let's all swarm to this person. So it was so bad to a point where he had to switch off his phone, because literally the minute he'd hang up with a specific real estate agent who's trying to obviously find out, just find out what is he doing, why is he, is he working with an agent, just like multiple questions. And he's never really had issues getting tenants. So this was really his first time doing it online, and he just wanted to check things out. So, we had all these real estate agents calling him, and he got so irritated he just switched off his phone. So I laughed at this matter, but then when I think about it in hindsight, it made me realize that how much, most real estate agents don't have a personal brand to a point where, my buddy isn't comfortable with working with anyone else, because he's stuck in his ways. He knows what works for him, and he's never had issues with any tenants. And this made me realize how many real estate agents have to go through that process each and every single time, consistently scraping or going through Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, going through all these websites, right, Craigslist even, to find any of these properties online, which are obviously uploaded by owners, just looking at what's happening, who can I contact, how can I get more leads. Of course, there's some real estate agents that work with companies that provide them contact details that they cold call or call up immediately. But I realized that majority of real estate agents, right, they actually do it the manual way, right? They go and they see, are there any new listings? Are there any fresh listings? Okay, is it an owner? Oh, perfect. Let me call the owner and see if I can help. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. I think more than anything, for anyone who's watched most of my videos, very well, I'm not against any type of prospecting. The only thing I'm against is your time, right? Because I want to ensure that you get as much time out of your day as possible so you can focus on more important things, which is essentially generating appointments and attending those appointments. Prospecting should be automated. That's essentially one of my biggest principles, and it's something, I'd even say it's a mantra that I always try and emphasize on this channel, is that your prospecting should be automated. And I get it, some certain real estate agents don't understand that. But anyway, before I go off on a tangent, so essentially what happened was that I was like to him, okay, so let's say you don't actually get a tenant, right? Let's say you don't get a referral. Let's say, you know, for your apartments, nobody's interested or nobody reaches out to you. What are you going to do? And it's like, well, I'm just going to have to go and call up these real estate agents. And I'm like, did you save their numbers? He's like, no, not really. And I was like to him, okay, so let's say if you had to choose a real estate agent, which one would you choose? Do you remember their names? He didn't remember their names, and he was lost because he was like, I don't know who to choose. And I was like to him, what do you mean you don't know who to choose? He's like, I don't know them. I'm not familiar with them. Like, there's really nothing that, you know, will actually give me that urge to reach out to them. So that's when it hit me, and I was like, shucks, he actually has a point. And I was like to him, okay, so what if a popular real estate agent reached out to you? And he's like who? So that's when I started, you know, letting him know, just asking him if you know certain popular real estate agents. And he's like, yeah, if that real estate agent reached out to me, of course, like I would work with him immediately. And the main thing that I asked him was, what would make you want to work with him? And I cannot stress this enough. And he was like, because he's on TV, you know? And, you know, I just left it there. Now, the point of this whole thing here is that if you don't have a personal brand, okay, now here's the thing, it doesn't mean you have to be on TV. It doesn't mean that now you need to spend thousands of dollars on, you know, TV commercials. All you have to do is focus on being visible. You want to create an omnipresence online to people in your area, okay? But now the biggest question I get all the time is, okay, so how do I create that omnipresence? The best way you can create omnipresence, where people will remember you, people will pay attention to you, people will know, like, and trust you, okay, is by giving value to the marketplace. Again, these are principles that I stand by because they work all the time, okay? If you focus on giving value to your marketplace, I cannot stress to you right now, okay, you are going to get more and more people reaching out to you, or the people that actually like your content will refer it to people who they know would need the content the most. Okay, I cannot tell you how many times when it comes to our clients, right, whenever we create free ebooks, free guidelines, you know, and it's very valuable, right, the clients that they typically get are mostly referrals from people who actually downloaded their ebooks. So it's not initially the leads that actually downloaded the ebooks. Yes, there is a percentage of people who actually convert from that, but majority of the clients that they get over time, right, after 2-3 months, are actually referrals from the leads, right? Understand that the lead, let's say, for example, 30% of those leads actually turn into appointments. Let's say you get 100 leads and 30% of those leads actually turn into appointments and you convert them, okay? So you get 3 clients. But now what about the actual 97? What about the rest of the 97 people? So what I'm saying is that those 97 people, right, there's a very high percentage of those people that actually refer, right, a client, right, that they know in their network to the specific real estate agent. And that's the thing that I always try and mention in my videos, is that you want to build a huge goodwill. You basically want to have a ubiquitous goodwill in your marketplace, because what happens is that we're not just talking. Here's the thing: if you get one lead, it's not one person. You need to think long term, and you need to think beyond, you know, just one lead. It's not just one lead, right? You now have a lead who's got a network, okay, who knows people that know people that know people. So now when you create amazing content, if you're creating content that's really gonna help that specific lead, okay, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna share your content in WhatsApp groups. Can I tell you how important WhatsApp groups are? Because the minute that lead shares your content on WhatsApp groups, boom, you're good to go. Now you've got literally hundreds and thousands of network, right, possible networks at your disposal. Because why? At your disposal because now, you know, you have a lot of people that know you because they've resonated with the content that you've created. So you really want to start focusing on building your personal brand. It really is not that difficult, guys. Focus on building value in your marketplace, okay? So for example, in the case of my buddy, right, if he was online Facebook or on Instagram, okay, and there was somebody who spoke to him, he speaks his language, right, who understands the conversations that he's having in his mind, right, inside of my buddy's mind, right? Because obviously my buddy's used to getting referrals and he's just used to tenants renewing. Imagine if there was a rental real estate agent who had an ebook on how to consistently get tenants to renew their leases, or how to consistently get new tenants without having, to rely on referrals or any other pain point that they currently have. I can bet you right now that my buddy will download that ebook and get a lot of value from that, and remember that specific real estate agent, so that when the actual situation happens, boom, he'll get that click of, oh yes, I remember real estate agent X and X said this. Let me actually reach out to him and see if maybe he can help me. That's the kind of approach that you want to take, by leading with value, because the law of reciprocity will always come back and help you. Okay, so remember, you want to lead your marketplace with value. Okay, you do not want to be like the other real estate agents that are just swarming around a specific peak or area and waiting for an alarm to go off so that they can all just swarm down and fly to the nearest target. You do not want that, okay? Because just like my buddy, he didn't remember any of those real estate agents that called him. And I can tell you right now, more than 20 people called him, and none of them, right? He didn't remember none of them, because none of them had an impact. He didn't know anything about them. They didn't lead with value. All they were trying to do is make a conversation or spark a conversation. And here's the thing, he's a sales guy, so he knows, right? He knows why you're asking questions. And he doesn't mean it, he obviously means well, but he knows that what you're trying to do is essentially you're trying to get him to answer questions so that you can obviously come across as someone who can help him based off the answers that he's giving you. So he knows the tricks, right? He understands the tricks of the trade. So if you really want to build your personal brand, you'd rather want to lead with value, so that you don't have to be like the other real estate agents who are literally swarming and calling, my buddy's phone consistently all the time, just trying to get a specific possible lead, right? You do not want to do that, because one, it wastes your time, and two, you're just being like everyone else. It's the reason why there's an 87% turnover rate. Okay, so I trust you guys got a lot of value from this. If you did, smash the like button as well as subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this video. I actually need to go. I've actually got a busy day, and I just decided that, let me just actually shoot this video for you guys, because I know it could be valuable to someone, right? Don't contemplate on not building your personal brand. Build your personal brand. I kid you not. It's gonna help you in the long run. I mean, it's the reason why I'm shooting YouTube videos. It's because I'm also trying to build up my personal brand, mainly because I neglected it for so long. And now I've realized that, hey, listen, I need to build my personal brand as my client base grows, so that if I give off more value to the marketplace, you guys will eventually start reaching out to me whenever you need help, right? With anything that has to do with generating leads, closing leads, getting appointments, attending more appointments, I'll be your go-to guy. But anyway, guys, enough of all the chit chat. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.